Transitioning to Edgewater, Emerald Vale. If you like to try different choices for skills and perks, try out the respectification machine on your ship. What? Oh, you didn't host? Please spank me. I mean, tell me off. Come here, Kirby. If it's red when you highlight the item, it's stealing. You will see the difference. Oh, thank you! I appreciate that. When your handler finishes off a stack of consumables, will automatically reload itself with another stack. Woot woot! Is there a way to put my gun down? Like, oh my gosh, walking around with my gun all the time?
They start asking you for some medicine, come tell me. I'll set them straight.
Hold R, lava.
Hold R? Oh, okay. Yay! Because I shouldn't need my gun in here until I intimidate the guy. Thanks!
No problem.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
Okay. Okay, so I need to go. Let's see. So the first one I need to go to is over here. Oh yeah, that's right. He said by the cannery. This is cool though. Look at this whole town. Oh wait, do I have a option settings for like a motion blur? Cause motion blur. Turn that shit off. Thank you. Okay. Oh yes, so much better. I'd rather it just turn like that. Oh, I cannot stand motion blur. Oh, you don't need to turn me down, just an FYI. Oh, okay. Ooh-doo-doo. Turn your ass down, Carp. I got you down to 20%. I don't think Geek. No, Geek's automatically not a sight because he's loud. Like, oh my god, he's loud. Oh, but let me switch this. I don't want to be in Discord. I don't want to be in OBS. I want to be... Damn it. There we go. That's better. Okay. That works. That works.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Don't let the boss catch you saying that.
Should I start healing them? You know.
Staying on? Spacer's choice takes care of its own.
Doesn't sound like it does.
Staying long?
Do you say the
Get
same
a
thing?
lot of visitors.
Yeah.
Got my sights on you.
Good. I got my sights on you too, bitch. Damn. Alright, let's just go over here. Ooh. Wait. What is this? Oh, see, so. Space Winner's Choice. Oh, whoops. Tap to exit. Ooh, bypass shunt? I don't think I have one of those yet. Ooh. Workbench discovered. So I can use workbench here. Woot woot. I don't have anything to really... I mean, I guess I could break down the ones, but...
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You kidding me? Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Ooh.
Plague? Ah, shit. I had some of this salt tuna.
You moron.
Well, you're gonna die now. You're gonna die. Alright, we need to keep going this way. But I like stopping and talking to everybody and checking things out because, you know. See, what is that on top of that? It just looks weird. I mean, whatever. And open! Oh wait, this isn't Borderlands. Oh, see, I see. Steel dehydrated water tablets. Steel Nycopad. Okay. Use terminal. Logs. Edgewater salt tuna canning factory strictly adheres to Spacer's Choice standards of health and safety. Notice. Schedule your sick leave with Spacer's Choice foreman and or supervisor. Be considerate towards other members of the Spacer's Choice family. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. Lost hour. Most people would be better by then. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. See, read if you're having trouble paying for your sick leave. You have to pay for your sick leave. We'll try to arrange wage deductions instead. Oh my goodness. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. If you find yourself feeling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with our local vicar. Oh my god. Oh, well, I wanted to return to root. Was that all the logs? Yeah. Terminal access? No. Okay, so. Wow. Sound like a bunch of assholes. Love the elevator music. It's so beautiful.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
What are we filling it with?
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I
So
do
this
wish
is
you'd
Reed.
spoken up. I do apologize. I was given
She
no
did!
forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect.
Uniform, what are you
Shirt,
talking about?
pants, work boots, company-approved colors. The, honorable apparel of a loyal worker?
Let's skip the small talk.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
You're both talking to the same person at the second. Nice. I can't let, frying myself. Let's hear it. Let me guess. You want to do something for you before you help me. Let's try number 3.
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out.
We'll see.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
So we want to shut down power for the, mostly abandoned. What do you mean? That's a lot to ask of a stranger. Okay, tell me about it.
The geothermal plant was built by our owners, Spacer's Choice. Lit up the whole Vale once upon a time.
What's it doing now?
Most of the Vale is now abandoned. All that power is going to waste.
Mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
I don't think these people will take kindly. Yeah.
No.
They don't want
I
to
do
lose their
not
power.
imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts.
You
I
just need
need
more
them
money.
to come home.
I don't like you already. Tell me what I need to do. Why? If you want me to solve your deserter problem, I charge by the head. Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
None of what you're telling me is my problem.
It's our problem, not yours, but I'm asking for your help. If those workers don't come back, Edgewater is going to collapse.
Says you, though.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Excuse me. They must have left town for a reason.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold.
Well, you were just
We
an
belong
ass to
one
her, though.
community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
But will she? I'll see what I can do to help. I can't make any promises.
Of course, I understand completely.
Yep.
Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
I don't know if I was
setting
polite.
off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Sure.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
That sounds
Well, I am
nice.
glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Alright, let's get going. Okay, companions. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Achievement unlocked. Woot woot! Plus, companions provide combat support. Plus, their skills enhance your skills. Plus, they increase your carrying capacity. Plus, you can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspirational skills. Learn about your companion in the companion's ledger. Cool.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Yeah, you're gonna say a lot of bad things about him. Hope you will. Alright.
Got my sights on you.
Yeah, screw you. Alright, I guess let's go because, you know, she's not gonna say much. With him there. The nice thing is we could all pick different things. He could pick a companion, he could pick not to go with a companion. He's already
man,
doing harder than
can
me.
we talk? Sorry.
Can we get
talk?
out of the elevator?
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters. On account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
What's there
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they
Yep,
left.
it was just weird that you both did your own thing, but ended talking to the book at the same time, right? I can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. The town's got issues. How did you know the deserters? You worked with them, you were friends, or what? Did you know this Adelaide Reed mentioned? How did you know that?
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. he was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
Okay. Anybody from did you know the Adelaide?
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson.
Oh.
All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Wow. You can't leave it at that. I want to know what they were arguing.
I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her.
Alright. Okay, so...
Life's hard here. Especially
hear
for them
about
that
the
don't
town.
fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse.
Worse than
I think
marauders?
you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Okay, so optional, talk to Max. Okay. What do we need to talk to Fix about? Flipping the switch in your power mill. Where would I find them? Okay, so
The mission's on the east side.
where do
of
we
town.
find them? All right, so
Can't
we
miss
got we're picking up
On
lots of
account of it
extra
being
missions.
the only clean thing.
All right. I suppose it couldn't hurt to stop
Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it.
by. Exactly.
That's what my dad used to say, anyways.
I agree. All right, come on. That's gonna be it for this episode, guys. I appreciate you being here. I hopefully enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you get notified when the new videos come up. And a thumbs up if you liked it. Alright. This is Lava Temptress. Until next time, don't get burned. Bye!